Hi team, and welcome to our February Avon Tips Update. This time I wrote them all out so I don't miss out on telling you anything. And I have two of my buddies here, Ophelia and Horatio. They never like to leave my side and they wanted to be part of this video. But last video I was explaining to you that for February, I was going to discuss potential back orders and how they can actually help your business. I know that sounds funny to some of you, but it's the truth. They can actually help your business. And I want to share something with you that another representative from another direct selling company shared with me. And what she did and some of the other representatives from this company is around the holiday season, when they knew a lot of products were going to go on back order, they actually would make a list of these items to share with their customers. And what they told their customers was, if you really want to make sure you get these items, try to order them as soon as possible. So this did two things for the representative. One, it was a way to enable them to get some sales early in the season. And two, it was already putting out the expectation to the customer that these products could possibly go on back order. So if for some reason the product didn't come in on time, they weren't going to be so disappointed. But on the other hand, if it came in earlier than expected, then the representative, they were really happy with the representative. You can also look at it this way. When they were making the list for the customers, you know how how that saying goes, you always want what you can't get. They were already putting it into their mind that, hey, this item is hot and it could be selling out soon, so you really should try to order it now. And honestly, I have to say, personally, I rarely ever have problems with back orders myself, because I think the main thing it boils down to is that you have to give good customer service. If you give good customer service, then you're not going to have a customer who's really angry with you. And usually what I do is I say something like this when I'm delivering the product, delivering an order and a product is on back order. I'll say something like, "Oh, Carol, I'm sorry. You know, that item was so popular, it went on back order. But, you know, don't worry. I have you on the list. I already put in the order. So as soon as they're available, you'll be one of the first people to get it." And that could make all the difference, because they know that they're on the list to get it and they'll feel comfortable with that. I also think it has a lot to do with your attitude when this happens. When you have a back order, are you falling to pieces? Are you saying, "Oh no, I have a back ordered item, my customer's going to flip out"? Because that kind of attitude could reflect on your customer. So when you go to your customer, are you apologizing so much that you almost make it like it's your fault that the item's not there? Of course, you should apologize for the item being missing. But if you do it in a professional way and make it as though it's not such a big deal and that they will soon get that item, you'll get a better response, because people react to how you're reacting. Another thing is, you know, you don't want to be that person who goes to the customer and you tell them you have a back-ordered item and then you say, "Oh, I can't believe it either." You know, you don't want to fall into it. Again, you just politely say, "Oh, I'm so sorry, but you are on the list. It's going to come in." So always remember, a positive attitude is always to your advantage in your Avon business. So, you know, you don't want to fall apart when you get your invoice and you see that something may be on back order, because it's very easy to manage it. If you're an e-representative, a history of your back orders can be found in your web office. You can easily remove it from the customer's invoice, and also it will just keep it on file until you input that it was fulfilled, and then the invoices can just be recalculated right through youravon.com. Also remember that in any retail business, back orders are an occurrence. Well, I can't say in any, in many retail businesses, back orders occur. I know, for an example, around the holidays, there always seems to be some key toys that my daughter probably will want, and they're not always easy to get. But do you notice that most customers don't blame the store for that problem? In fact, they'll go and they'll stand online for hours when they hear that they come in. They'll search the internet, and some of them will actually pay a great deal more to get that item without blaming the store. So you're the store. Don't, assume that the customer is going to be angry and you're going to lose them. If you handle it in the correct way, then you can use it to your advantage. I'd like to give you another example. I recently had a back order situation myself. There was this lamp that I had to have because it was going to go perfect in my den, and I found it at a very reputable department store online, and it was on sale for half the price. And I said, I have to order it. And when I put the order through, I saw that it was on back order. Now, of course, I was disappointed I wasn't going to get it right away, but they gave me a date, an expected ship date, and that just made me happy knowing that I was able to get the lamp that I wanted at that price. So, I kind of knew ahead of time, so that made me feel better with the purchase. And they actually shipped it to me much earlier, so I was very happy with getting my product right away, and I was very pleased with the company. The really good news with Avon is that, at least in my experience, 99% of the time, even if I have an item on back order, I wind up getting it in time to fulfill the customer's need. And that is what's most important, fulfilling my customer's needs. So I know that Avon works really hard to get it to us as soon as possible. I know sometimes they will give me an expected date and I'll get it sooner. So that's to our benefit, and that's another reason not to get discouraged when something like this happens. But I also want to point out that when your customers do order from, say, the outlet, that is while supplies last. So that's another thing I always let my customers know when they're ordering an item from that catalog, that there is a chance that they may not receive it. And again, it's important that I let them know ahead of time, because then when their order comes and if for some reason that ran out, they will be less disappointed because the expectation is there. A back order can also open up the opportunity to talk about some of our other products. And I specifically want to key in on Avon branded products, because Avon branded products are what you make the most commission on, and rarely, if ever, do they go on back order. So you want to try to promote those products as much as possible. As I was saying before, when you have a customer with a back order and you explain to them, I'm sorry, don't worry, it's going to come in, it will be on your list. This is also another time, it gives you an excuse to give them a little something for free. So I lined up some products as an example, because one, you want to make sure that they're reasonably priced, because everything you spend within your business, if it's a free gift, if it's samples, you want to make it reasonable so that you're still earning money, but that it's going to for a good purpose. So I just picked up a couple of things, and one of them is the antibacterial hand gel. I found this many times on sale. I get it for 99 cents. I automatically get it the 40% off. So for 60 cents, you're making a customer happy. This is a product that they'll keep in their bag. It'll remind them of you. And I get these little stickers. I get them off of Vistaprint, or you can print your own. It just says, a gift from you, love Rosemarie, because they're my customers and I love them. So this is a good item to give them, and you could give it to them and say, well, you know what, since you're waiting for your item, I just wanted to treat you to this free gift. And even at $2, if it's $2 in the brochure, and you could get the 40% off, you're only getting it for $1.20. Another product I like to give as a free gift is Footworks, because you always can find one or some of the footwork products on sale. So that makes it really affordable for me. And women just love this line once they start using it. And that's the thing. If you have a customer who never buys Footworks, then I would give her a Footworks item. If you have a customer who's never used this product, either the fragrance, well, this one's cucumber melon, or the antibacterial hand gel, that's what you want to give them. You want to give them a new product, so hopefully they'll like it and order it in the future. Also, for very inexpensive, you could get some of the 99-cent items, and at 40% off, this is only costing you 60 cents. They have the shower gels, they have body lotions, they have different scents. You can actually get 2 if you want to make them like a little gift package. I happen to like this idea a lot. This is an actual sample box. So if you get the whole sample box and you give it to a customer, she's going to get 10 uses of this skincare. Skincare is where you want to go. You want your customers, especially your customers who are not using the skincare, to try it. This gives her a 10-day free trial, and you could, again, say, since you're waiting for your back order, I want to give you this little gift. It's a 10-day free trial. Let me know, what you think about it after 10 days. We also have, it comes in an actual little container, a mini container of a free trial of the skincare. And what's really good is gives you an opportunity to talk about your products, because how often do you talk to your customers about the products? It gives you an opportunity to explain the benefits, gives you the time to focus and spotlight a product. And then my last free gift is the sample goodie bag. And I don't care how old you are, all women like to get a sample goodie bag. I know I like to get sample goodie bags, just like my 5-year-old does. But in this, I've thrown some different fragrances, some lipstick, a couple of skincare, and I've even thrown in a little lip balm. And, customers just love this. And now you're giving them the opportunity to try a whole bunch of different products and hopefully increase your sales. And if you keep doing things like this, you may be surprised. Your customers may hope for a back order, because this way they know they're going to get a special treat. So they just may want that back order every now and then. And that's it for this month, team. Join me next month when the topic will be why it's a better time than ever to consider leadership, and how you can earn an extra commission check every 2 weeks. I also want to thank Gretchen. She's a wonderful representative on my team, and she agreed to use her video equipment and film this video, which I know is a lot better than I did last time. Have a great day. Ophelia says goodbye, and I'll speak to you soon. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.